I'm trying to see how many days I can ride this year. Hashtag 365 motorcycle.
And we're back. So today is the start of another week. It is February 11th. And I am riding home from work, but I'm also going to meet a work colleague outside of work to talk about work, which will be cool because we are meeting at a brewery. Imagine that. Mike Smith going to a brewery. So, yep, that's the story. I am riding Thumper. We did not sell Thumper. The woman who came to look at Thumper over the weekend was a nice lady, but she was more of a, first bike, so I think she's kicking tires a little bit and wanted to look at another BMW like ours that had a lot less miles on it. I don't know what the price is. Mrs. Smith is friends with the lady, but from what I understand and can remember, I saw the bike in training once. It's not as well maintained and it's a little rougher than ours, but we'll see. So NC is off getting sprockets put on it. I brought it to Dave. He's a good mechanic, and that's that. So I'll pick up young NC tomorrow, and excited about that. So all right, well, happy Monday, and with that, peace out. And we're back. So today is the 13th of Feb, and I am picking up young NC. And what was interesting is I rode Thumper to work today, and I made a video on the way home, but I did something I haven't done in a long time, and that was leave the cap on the camera. So yeah, pretty stupid rookie move there. So now I am filming on the NC700X. So yeah, it's getting dark, a little bit after 6, a little bit cooler weather than it's been in the past few days. It was actually pretty chilly coming in, and I blew the fuse for my heated gear on Thumper by using the battery tender with probably too small of a fuse, so gotta fix that. So it was really cold going in this morning. So yeah, not really much to say. Like Thumper, but it's weird jumping right from one bike and then getting on another one. I always find that interesting, even if it's bikes that I ride a lot. Like it takes you a second or two to just kind of figure it out and get back into your groove. It's really apparent if I drive or ride like a bigger bike and then a smaller bike. It's something that has like 20 horsepower like the CRFs, and then you ride something that has like 100 plus horsepower. It's a big difference. So anyway, might as well cut it short. So with that, once I can stop, I would say peace out. Yeah, and we're back! We are back! Today is Valentine's Day, the 14th of February, and I am looking at these two big Rottweilers right now. 3. But I am on my way home, but I'm going to get a haircut. And this is my first full day on young NC with the new chain and sprockets, and I tell you, I could notice a difference. And I know that sounds crazy, but when I got my last rear sprocket, I needed it to go on a trip, and I got a what was available quickly was a 2-down tooth in the rear. And really, I didn't notice a difference when I got it on the bike, but now I can realize it seems to me the bike is a lot peppier and pulls a little quicker off the line. I guess that's what I mean by peppier. I guess the downside of that is I'm curious if that's going to cause the bike to race a little bit more when I'm riding off pavement. Maybe, maybe not, but I know there was a time on my cross-country trip where I was in Pennsylvania or New York, and I was on this, I followed the GPS lady, and she took me on some crazy road, and it was, it was an improved road, not very improved though, like a dirt road that they graded probably a few times a year, but it was very hilly, and this bike was, the way I guess the gearing is, it was hard to not have the bike race away from me. And I said, I'm not, like a super techie rider, and I don't ride this bike a lot off road, so maybe if I did, it would change things. But my CRF, I ride a fair amount off pavement, and I have no issues with that bike. So I don't know if it's an issue of comfort or gearing or what it is, or if these sprockets in a different two teeth are really going to matter. Sure, they matter a little bit, but for the average person like myself, who knows? So, all right, well, it's hump day midweek, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, weather's good, life's good so far, no complaints. So, guess we'll leave it at that. Peace out. And we're back! Today is Feb 15, and I am headed home. Had a meeting followed by another meeting in another location. So now I am headed home. And I'm going to see if I can convince Mrs. Smith to go out someplace tonight. Maybe for handful of beers, so that'll be good. So yeah, yep, still bright out. Sun's blinding, man. That's a bad part about this time of year riding, in my opinion, man. That sun gets so low in the horizon when it's setting, and it blinds you, and it's it's worse too because not a lot of evergreen trees here.
Intercom failed. Try again later.
Intercom failed. Try again later. God, I wish I was smart with electronics, because I'd make like a good Sena. I guess that's what I'd make. A good Sena camera. It was funny. Heard from somebody that somebody was having problems with their Sena 20 something. I don't know which exact model it was, but it's like the same nonsense. I'm interested to see if the guy can can get better customer service than I did, but it is what it is. So, all right, well, in the spirit of keeping it short, we'll put peace out. And we're back. So today is Friday the 16th, and I am looking in my mirror to make sure this cage doesn't run me over. And he didn't, so that's good. So, heading into work a little later today. Today's a short day. Monday's a holiday, so looking forward to getting this day done. And I guess what I could talk about today is my Sena. How it is now pretty much constantly just only giving me sound in one ear, and how I really need to stop bitching about it and put Mrs. Smith's Sena 10C onto my helmet and try to figure out if the issue is with the actual unit or with the cord, and then open up a ticket with Sena and start the so fun process like last time of probably 50 emails, them asking me, telling me the solution is to make sure the cord is plugged in snugly, telling me to do a pin reset, making sure I update the software. The thing is, this is like you send them an email, they send you one back, you send them one, then they wait days. So I love people like this too. Hey, at least he waved, but who just walk in the road, and some people don't even just move over. I get it, I get you live in a rich neighborhood with no sidewalks, but that's not my fault, And you have a misbehaving dog. Yeah, yesterday I was coming through here, coming the way home. Yesterday, it was the day before actually, and there's 3 women just walking abreast in the road, and just they didn't give a shit that a vehicle was coming. They're just like, well, you could move around me, and like I said, I get it. No sidewalks here. You have to share the road, but I think 3 abreast is not a good indication that you're willing to share the road. So, all right, probably got to get some caffeine so I'm not so angry. So, this puffy guy. All right, well, with that, peace out. And we're back.
We're back.
What's today?
The 17th, I think.
17 of Feb. Me and Mrs. Smith are at the DG lot at Prairie City. DG for decomposed granite. Just goofing around, practicing some skills.
Mrs. Smith is practicing relaxing.
Mrs. Smith has got a class coming up in a few weeks. So she's practicing relaxing, doing slow speed maneuvers. So am I.
One of us is a lot better than the other.
Well, I've taken the class and I ride a little more than you do.
Yeah. Hence, that is why we've been so dirty the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
I have a bad echo in your camera.
Well, I know. It's the same. It's the curse of the same.
The curse of the Sena.
Yep. Whee! You should practice that thing like Jimmy Lewis has to do, like stand on your bike.
Oh, that's what I want to do at the gym, is work on my stability.
Something else they'll teach you to do, and you can practice this a few times, is they try to teach you to come up to this line, like stop,
and then go again.
Put your feet down.
Okay.
Or stop and then go without, without putting your feet down.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you, the hardest thing for me to do is relax.
So you could do that here. You could do like a stop and then a go, and do another one and then a go. All right, anything else exciting you want to say, Mrs. Smith?
Head turns.
Cool.
That's where it's at.
All right, well, I'm going to turn this sucker off. With that,
Peace.
out! And we're back! So today is Sunday, February 18th, and I am bringing another riding week to a close. I have still ridden every day this year, and today is not an exciting day on the bike. I just need some stuff at Home Depot. So I figured, why not ride there? So I can fit all the junk in my front. So yeah, that's my story today. Today was a yard work and doing shiat around the house day. So yep, that's the story. That's the story. Cutting the lawn, breaking leaves. yeah, and Mrs. Smith's doing stuff too, so I couldn't even convince her to go take a ride, and she couldn't really corrupt me either, because we've both been good worker bees today around the house. So, well, trying to think what's going to be happening next week. I'm off tomorrow, but I think tomorrow will be another doing stuff around the house day, and then I should be off on Friday. And, yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully I get a reasonable ride in someplace next week rather than chores and stuff. So, you know, it's tough today. Like, all these people who I was just gonna get off the camera, but you know what I can't stand nowadays is these people in the cages who like don't even stop at the light. They just stop as quick as they can, even if it's like 20 feet before the light, because they gotta get their phone out real quick and get a text in, or Snapchat something, or Instagram something, or tweet, update their Facebook status. It just freaking drives me nuts, man. Turning angry every day. Yep. Alright, well, with that, Angry Mike says, peace out.